Hello, guys, welcome to the channel. This is a YouTube series that explores art and culture, sometimes ideas, in the form of small videos in a simple language. So, today our topic is, do we really have control over our lives? Our choices create reality. Great quote, but sadly unknown origin. With a simple meaning, this quote is a lot by itself. But going through our day to day lives, everyone has questioned ourselves, do we really have control over our lives? People usually use terms like destiny or free will whenever we talk about control. They usually have fixed opinions on the topic. Some say everything is fixed from the day you are born to the day you will leave the world. Every step you take, every decision you make, every thought you ever had, everything is fixed. Others have completely opposite opinion. They say free will gives your life its meaning, living life with your own rules. Furthermore, what actually matters is your decision and ultimately your actions. These are the two different ideologies which are being followed mainly. Both have its own explanation of how things work, their merits as well as drawbacks. Drawbacks, you say? Yeah, people have arguments about both the way of thoughts. If you say everything is fixed or pre planned, so by whom? God? And that's a whole another conversation. Now, these people counter this with the arguments like that we don't have real choice, but we have a sense of choice. Your choice is not in your control. It can be affected by a lot of things. For example, your upbringing, that you like a things in a particular way. For example, if you're brought up with a taste of spicy food and when you grow up, you will usually choose spicy food from the given options. And then some things can be affected by your surroundings as well. You can buy the things or services by a mere habit or some peer pressure or a really good marketing campaign. So these actions of buying products or services is not your own, but it is influenced by some other person that you don't even know. So how is this a free will? Now we can understand the other side of the coin, which is free will. Nowadays, with the modern tools such as social media promoting free will, the more socially accepted thing is free will. Because now, if you say that everything is fixed or pre planned, people will assume that you are in a cult. One more fascinating argument for the free will is that government and other justice courts believe in the free will. The laws are made around the same idea that we choose our actions. If you kill a person, then it will be by your own choice and you will be punished accordingly. Now, in the time of social media, you can definitely find the arguments against it that you should not kill or you should not punish a person who is killing another guy because we don't have free will or anything. But yeah, that's really not my point. But now we can go to different places like churches, temple, and mosque, and any other religious place. There you can find that the common ideology among these places is that the Almighty God is the cause of every action we take, or without His will, we can't take any action or thought. But now, in the time of social media, we can find people on Instagram and TikTok ranting about anything, even though these are morally good things, people argue against it. So, we are not talking about these foolish people, but we are going to talk about people who really know what they're talking about. Some logical people or people who have knowledge about their particular topic of expertise. So now I am confused. I listened both sides of the story and I feel like both of the things are true in my life. I had to choose a different college from what I wanted to. But there I got to meet my girlfriend, and I think she's the one. So I think it was pre-planned event in my life. But I also think that I thought about asking her out was my own decision. But I also think asking her out was my own decision. We both took small decisions multiple times, which ultimately led us here. So I think free will is in action here. So confused with the thought, I started looking for the answers. And I went to the place where everybody goes for the answers, the internet. I found out various articles having the same problem which I have. I read various books and tried to get the perspective from different authors. Here I found a book, The Alchemist. It is a beautiful amalgamation of both sides of the stories. It describes that the universe has created some things for us, which are fixed. Let it be a career or a person whom we like, or we gonna fall in love, a hobby which will we love doing so much, so that you will forget your family or your job, and many more smaller and larger things. The universe will give you chances to have the things which are destined for you by providing you with certain set of skills that only you possess, or creating a particular situation. But the universe is kind enough to bless us with the mind, a tool which you can use to think. And the universe will ask for your actions, which is taken by you after your own thinking. Now, that is true free will. If you want to pursue your destiny or the things which are fixed in your life, you are free to choose it. And if you want to create a new one completely from scratch, again, you are free to do so. Ultimately, we can be both free with the constraints of different influences and clearly think, and then by taking our actions accordingly.